Okay, so section B of this question paper consists of 45 marks, and the instruction says answer all questions in this section. Write your answers in the spaces provided in this question paper. So let's start with the question B1. Figure B 1.1 is showing the time recorded on a stopwatch for 40 complete oscillations by a learner during an experiment on a simple pendulum. So this is a watch that is showing the time that was recorded for a learner who was performing an experiment on a simple pendulum, and the records or recordings came as 40 complete number of oscillations, and the time was 1 minute 40 seconds. Now, to make it more clear on this one, let's say this is our simple pendulum. We want to make it very clear on this. So let's say this is our simple pendulum, and let's say this is our point A, then this is our point B, and this is our point C. How did this learner come up with these 40 complete number of oscillations? So, well, if a bulb, these are bulbs, if a bulb moves from point A to point C, so it moves from point A to point C and come back from point C to point A, it makes one complete number of oscillation. So if it moves from A to B, it makes a 0.25. If it moves from A to C, A, B, C, it makes a 0.5. So from A to C and come back to A, it makes one complete number of oscillation. So for this learner to record 40 complete oscillations, the bulb moved from A to C and back to A as number 1, again A to C and back to A as number 2, until the 40 complete number of oscillations. So the big question here says, the A question I mean says, state the time taken in seconds for the 40 oscillations. So now look at this. The time that we have here, it's 1 minute. We have 1 minute, and we also have 40 seconds. So we have 1 minute and 40 seconds. So the question wants us to find the time taken in seconds only. So we are going to convert this 1 minute and add it to the seconds that we have already. So we are going to say 1 minute, how many seconds are in 1 minute? So there are 60 seconds in a minute. So we have 60 seconds plus these 40 seconds that we have already. That will give us the total of 100 seconds. So state the time taken in seconds for the 40 oscillations. We have 100 seconds. It is as simple as that. Then the big question says calculate the period of the pendulum. So I'm going to use this space, calculate the period of the pendulum. So the formula that we use to calculate the period of the pendulum is given by T is equal to T over N, where this T is the period. So this T is the period. Then this T, it's the time taken. So the time taken. And this N, it's the number of oscillations. So we are going to use this formula to find. So we are going to say period is equal to time taken over the number of oscillations. So the time taken we have, which is 100. So we have 100 over the number of oscillations we have. They are already here. They were recorded 40. So over 40. So when you divide, so 0 and 0 goes. 4 into 10, that will give us 2 point. Remainder, that is 2. Remainder 2. So we add a 0. 4 into 20, that will give us 5. So 5 seconds. Don't forget to